I had a dream about church. I was at a church and the leaders started saying, you know, if you were invited to this church and this is not really your church home, we'd ask you to leave. If you were invited to this church, or if you came to this church and you're not really one of us, we ask you to leave. And this kept on urging people, saying, you know, if you're not, basically, if you don't fit in certain categories that are considered good categories, then, you know, you should leave. They'd had visitors there long enough, and they just want to go back to the core people of the church. You know, they said if your family doesn't go here, that kind of thing, if it's just you, then we'd ask you to leave. And I looked down, and my feet were bare. I had bare feet, and I was standing in the church, and I had a lot of junk at the church. Just something like kind of kind of like wire type stuff, like thick wire, like molded wire type of stuff, like racks or something. They were made out of wire. My feet were bare, and I think my pants didn't go all the way down to my ankles. And my ankles were bare. My feet were bare and my ankles were bare. And I just realized, hey, they're telling me I shouldn't be going to this church because I'm not really one of them. They want just the core people, you know, the people whose parents went there or something like that, or people who give money, basically, I think is what they wanted at the church. The people who give money, the people who were GQ. I looked around and I saw what I saw when I was in college, when I was in university before. There were graduate students when I was in university before. They all had leather shoes, and there were stylish leather shoes, and they had stylish clothes, you know, and they had money. And I was in the dream. I was looking at my feet, and they were bare, and my legs and my calves, and they were bare up to about halfway. It looked like I was prepared to wade in water. And I was just getting my junk. I had a lot of junk at the church. And I think that's what they considered it, junk. And I just was not wealthy, and I didn't have money. They didn't want me around. They wanted the people that fit into the church to be at the church. And the people with money, and the people who were graduate students or higher. And so I was leaving. And it's as though they used me for what they wanted to use me for, and then they were kicking me out. You know, and I see a lot of parallels to that and the life I'm living now. You know, as a poor man that I am, people don't want me. In the dream, they wanted people that put money into the church. So that was my dream. It was about, you know, wealth and status, whether people thought you were cool, whether you were wearing the leather shoes, men's shoes is what I was thinking about. Women's shoes might have been, I would guess, were different, but I was thinking about the men's shoes. in university. You know, the GQ graduate students pretty much all look the same, and we're supposed to act the same, and we're supposed to succeed. And there I was in poverty with my body bare up to about my mid calves, you know, and I knew I was not in the right place at that church. And it is regular morning, about mid-morning, Monday, March 16th, 2020. God bless.